Hello, everyone. I'm Susanne de Laval, and under me here is Heba Safei LD. We are co-directors of the UIA Architecture and Children Work Program, and we will now present the Golden Cubes Awards for you. The fifth cycle of Golden Cubes Awards coming between 2020 and 2023. Oh.
And this is what we are going to present for you today. And we will try to answer some embedded questions of how to apply, what are the deliverables, how the things are going on the national level, how do we take it from the national level to the international level, what are the rules and the considerations of the awards, because they are awards, not a competition. What are the important dates from now till the Congress in July 23, how member states can submit, how non-member states can also join and submit, who are the fifth cycle jury members, and we will show you a glimpse of the ceremony that will take place hopefully in July 2023. We have several questions and answers we will try to respond to while presenting and describing the Golden Cubes Awards.
And the Golden Cubes Awards was founded to honor those who help children and young people to understand architecture. And we have 4 categories of Golden Cubes Awards. We have institutions, we have schools, we have written media, and audiovisual media. And we will explain a bit more about who can apply and what do we expect from you. And now it's yours.
Okay, for the entrance and for the national organizers, we would like to remind you again that this is an award, it's not a competition. So any work that has been done between 20 and 23 or currently in ongoing, just be reminded that it serves or it replies or it responds to the following criteria. The criteria of the awards. Are the objectives of the work done, or the intended learning outcomes that the children acquire, or the skills that they acquire are clearly stated? Does the work increase their understanding of architecture and the built environment? Does it support their sensitivity and creativity or critical thinking? Does it support their understanding of social, economic, and ecological sustainability? Is it fun? Does it have the support of any educational authority of the community? Does it involve collaboration or interdisciplinary partners? Can it be repeated? We just like also to hint that this is the criteria that will be followed by the international jury members. The work doesn't have to respond to all of those mentioned points, but the most of them for you, Susan.
Okay. So now we will present one example from each award category. And this example is the award winner of institutions from Sweden in the 4th cycle. And this is how the project is presented in pictures. And the institution award is open to museums, galleries, foundations, associations, and other organizations, either singly or in collaboration with others in any field. Schools providing specialist or vocational education in the fields of art, design, architecture, or related fields may enter in this category, like universities and others institutions.
And here is the example about the schools or on the schools from Egypt. And as you see, the school award is open to any school providing general education or formal education in accordance with the state or the national curriculum for children and young people. Susan has mentioned that the specialized schools or the vocational school or vocational education are welcome to join the awards as institutions in the institution category. However, in the schools category, such entries from vocational or specialist schools in the field of art, design, architecture, or related fields are not eligible to apply for this award, for this category.
So here we have the Written Media Award. And this example is from Hungary, and it is a game, as you can see, printed, and the children and young people and even adults can play this game. And the Written Media Award is open to individuals and organizations working in the field of written media. It could be articles, books, magazines, or non-audiovisual educational tools like this game, for example. So it is printed matters of used for educational purposes that you can have in this. And we have had very nice books every year. So and then there is an individual person who does this entry.
Yes, the written media and the audiovisual media are also open to individuals or groups that are not schools and not institutions. This is the example from Denmark, the winning example for the Audiovisual Media Award in our last cycle. And it was activity and a product where the children could explore the different sounds of the city and explore the different perceptions, audio perceptions. So the audiovisual media is open to individuals or organizations who provide documentaries, films, TV programs, mobile applications, or any audiovisual educational tool. For you, Susan.
And this is a glimpse from the award ceremony. It's from Seoul in 2017, where we had the third edition of this Golden Cubes Awards, and everyone is on the stage, and we have trophies in our hands, and we have diplomas. So this is what you win when you are award winner or have a special mention, and it's a very happy moment this is the sort of big ending of the Golden Cubes Awards. So we hope we will have a wonderful ceremony in Copenhagen with this fifth cycle.
Now, what to apply and what to submit? What are our entries? The entries are describing some activities that take place in institutions or in schools, like courses, classes, events, workshops, or products like a publication, like a tool, like an educational game, like whatever in the printed matter or in the audio visual, anything that teaches the children and young people about architecture and the built environment. The activities should be currently active. Either it was a course or a product or an event that takes place between March 2020 and March 2023. For the submissions, every entry could be entered for one award only. However, an entrant can apply or can submit to more than one category. What does this mean? This means that if I am a school and I have a certain activity I submit it to the schools category. But if I am a school and I have a product, for example, of a book or a box of activities or some printed material, then I can also apply for the Print Media Awards.
Yes, but it must be another project. It cannot
Yes.
be two
Yes.
submissions of the same project.
Yes. I hope it's clear.
Yeah, we have to help you if you don't understand this, but you can always contact us. The national process is one architectural organization. It could be a UIA member or a non-member state entering the Golden Cubes Awards, and you have to notify us, inform us, the UIA Architecture and Children Work Program, the co-directors, me and Heba, and the UIA General Secretariat before June the 1st. That's a very important date. June 1st, 2022. You have to inform us that you will do a national nomination process. And you have to make a public call for national awards. And you have to appoint a national jury. And you have to select only one entry from each category. And you have to issue a press release.
Okay, for the national process, what are the deliverables for entrance? First, you have to fill the entry form, which is found and easily downloadable from our official website. And the second important thing is that you fill in this A2 template. This A2 template is also available for downloading. It has an entry so that you can write for which category you're applying. It has a field where you can write your names, the name of the team, or the name of the institution or the organization. Another field for identifying the age group of the children and the number of the children participating in such activity or benefiting from whatever work, and the duration of the activity. It also has a field for the city and the country and so on. Then there is this free expression field where you describe what happens in this activity, or how to use this book, or how to use this tool, or whatever. And then there is this feedback and evaluation square to the right, in which you describe the reflections from the users, the children, the parents, the teachers, the community, or your evaluation of the work. Then the second half of the template is this big area where you put the suitable images that best describe your work. What we have shown you from the examples, the 4 examples, were this part. So you can, when you see this presentation again, you make sure that this is the part where you put the best images of your work or your product, and maybe you give a caption here and there to match with your free expression and what best tells the jury about your work in visual terms. For you, Susan.
So the national process, deliverables for entrance. You have to do a digital folder containing the entry form, the A2 posters, the pictures, and video, audio fields, and written description and text. And the nomination form is something for the national organizers, that's not for the entrance. But we want all this material from you, and we hereby describe this A2 template just so I don't do it again. And on national level, the member sections may choose to accept entries in physical or in digital formats. So you can do that on national level, but on international level, we only accept the digital folder and digital material. And we don't want you to send very big video files. We want you to send links when there are big files, and you can have links to YouTube, or you can have links to your own website, or other areas when you show your video or your explanation, audiovisual presentation, and so on.
Okay, the national member sections. To go on with the process, they should appoint the jury, the local jury or the national jury. We, UIA, recommend or suggest some criteria. We suggest that this jury is out of 5 persons, in which 2 of them are non-architects. Those non-architects can be a media specialist or an education or a pedagogue, and 3 architects. And we also suggest that the president of the jury is the most public figure from those 5. Because we need public figures to, we need the word of mouth about the golden cubes here and there, and it will also affect your press release when there are one or more public figures in your jury. As for the prizes, each member section or organizer is to choose, based on their circumstances, what they can or wish to offer the winners. It can be a prize, a trophy, a diploma, money, anything. But we highly recommend that you make this seminar and press release, and Susan will be describing the importance of the seminar and the press release for every entrant, because of word of mouth, of course.
Yeah. And the national process, when you have had the jury, the national member sections are to send in the entire digital folder to the UIA awards platform. And the awards platform will open in 1 year from now. It's not open now for Golden Cubes Awards. It will be open when you have had your national nomination process. And you will publicize the awards as extensively as possible on the national levels. And all references to these awards should use the full title. The full title is UIA Architecture and Children Golden Cubes Awards. You can also use our logo, of course. We can send it to the arrangers. The organization, we also want you to do press and media release, of course, to tell about and to celebrate your award, those that you nominate. It's very important that you celebrate them on the national level. And the national organization, the nomination process and all costs related to it are the responsibility of the member section organizing it.
Then it is our role as the UIA Architecture and Children Work Program to arrange of when, where, how the received entries on the UIA platform will be evaluated. Our selected international jury will pick 1 entry from each award category as winner. However, they might also choose to select a few nominated other entries if they deserve. Then we will notify the national sections with the results. And of course, it will be announced and published on the UIA website and all of our pages and websites. And then we will be preparing for the presentation of the awards in the UIA 28th Congress that will hopefully take place in Copenhagen, Denmark in July 23. And we would like to see as many as possible of the entrants in addition to the winners. For you, Susan.
The international process, deliverables, the national jury can send one nomination for each award category to be submitted digitally by the member section to the UIA award platform. And here is the web address to it. As I told you, it will not be open until 1 year from now. Each nomination must consist of the entry form filled by entrants, the nomination form filled by the national member section on the UIA award platform, the A2 poster set out in accordance with the award template, high resolution and low resolution. All pictures constituting the poster in high resolution and low resolution, and video and audio fields or links. And we prefer links if the documents are very big, of course. And we want a written description in a Word format. And all documents and templates are available on our website, and you can see the address architectureandchildren-uia.com.
Once again, we remind you and kindly ask you to make sure that we need the documents, the A2 and the images, always both in high resolution and in low resolution for the different printing and posting methods or objectives. Images should the low resolution images could be in 72 dot per inch or DPI. Each file you send should not exceed 500 kilobytes. For the high resolution images, they should be not less than 300 dot per inch, that is legible for printing. And we accept those 5 formats: the EPS, the PSD, the TIFF, the GPG, and the PDF. Please consider that no other formats are accepted. As for the languages, in your respectful countries, you can use your own language in the national phase or the national process, if it is easier for you. However, on the international level, all material, all entries, all descriptive text, all A2 templates should be submitted in English for or to facilitate its communication. Clear English to read for all the jury members and for all our publications worldwide. Again, this is the website where you can download all our docs and templates. For you, Susan.
We have some people who would non-member states, and entries from non-UIA member sections can be collected and nominated by one local architecture organization and to be sent to UIA following all the instructions. So other countries that are members in UIA, you can still have a national nomination process and participate in the Golden Cubes Awards. But it's very important that you notify us that you are having this process and do it before June the 1st. And then there are entries from countries with no national nomination process. If you are in a country that have no arrangement like this whatsoever, you can contact us, me and Heba, for advice. After June the 1st, we know which countries have a national nomination process, so we can help you and to connect with one of the arranging countries, perhaps the country nearby with a similar culture. You can come in with that nomination process. And if we cannot find a suitable neighbor country, we have a special committee that will do a nomination process with those who cannot find a country. So you will have sort of a fair treatment from both from countries and from this special committee that will look at your entries and see if we would like to nominate you.
Okay, now for the jury. As always, we try to cover the 5 regions of the UIA. For this year, we have from region 1, we have Carla Rinaldi from Italy, who is a pedagogue. We also have Angela Utkemilian from Germany, who is a professor and a guest in our work program. And then we have Christina Simoji from Hungary, who is a communication specialist, a PhD holder, and a member in our work program. And then from region 3, we have Jorge Rahedo from Colombia, who is a media specialist. And from region 5, it will be me, a professor and a work program co-director. And from region 4, we have Kenichi Suzuki from Japan, who is also a professor. And once again, from region 3, we have Peter Exley from USA, who is the AIA president and co-founder of Architecture is Fun. For you, Susan.
Okay, and everything will culminate in the 28th Congress in Copenhagen, 2023. We will arrange an exhibition showing the award winners and the special mentions. We will arrange a seminar where the winners and special mentions will have a possibility to present their projects in person, and we will do different publications of the results. And we have the award ceremony where there will be trophies and diplomas and so on. And that's the real final of everything. And we are working towards that goal. And the winners and the special mentions and the jury's report will be published on our UIA Built Environment Education website and in UIA newsletters and in international press and media. And what we have seen during the years of those different editions, more and more publicity about Golden Cubes Awards, and people who have participated are very proud to present, oh, we participated in Golden Cubes Awards and we were awarded, or we had a special mention. This is something that is important for people who work with built environment education to have this on their CV. So we are very happy about that.
Here we come to the important dates. The announcement of the Golden Cubes Award was last Friday, February the 25th, in an online webinar. And since then, we expect that the national nomination process is or will be going on until January 2023. And here we would like to hint that it's very important for the national organizers to give a specific date of the national submissions and the national jury. That should be before or maximum by January 2023. As for us, we will be receiving your notifications of who is going to apply until June 1st. As Susan has mentioned before, it's very important that any member section or non-member section who has an organization that will take care of the process are to notify the UIA Architecture and Children and the Secretariat of the National Participation. Until October 1st, 2022, we will be receiving your questions and inquiries and doubts, anything about the international awards, in which we will be happily responding and answering. And we have set November 1st as the final date for our answers that we will issue back to you. On March 15th, 2023, will be the deadline of the submission of the national nominations to the UIA. So we please kindly ask you not to wait till the last moment, but starting with the end of your national phase and the opening of the UIA platform, you are welcome to submit before March 15th. In April 2023, we will be holding our jury, international jury, and afterwards we will announce the winners in our different media, either the UIA website, our website, the Facebook page, everything and everywhere, and we will ask you to do the same in your respective countries. And in July 2023, we will meet with everyone. The winners will be awarded in the UIA Congress in Copenhagen. And as Susan mentioned and showed you some of the photos and described a little about what is the Congress and why it is extremely an interesting thing to be in the Congress and to celebrate the awards. Would you, Susan?
So, thank you, we say, both Heba and I. And here is a picture from the webinar where we presented the Golden Cubes Awards, and we had questions, and we have tried now in this presentation and video afterwards to answer the questions we had during this webinar. So thank you everyone and goodbye, and we hope that you will be inspired to participate in the Golden Cubes Awards and to make a good national nomination process in your respective country.
Thank you. Bye-bye. And we are always any questions. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Bye.